I think it'd be nice if I could go somewhere without black people. Because if there's no black people, then I don't get bullied or picked on or beaten up for the color of my skin. I don't get told that every one of their decisions is my fault, that I chose it for them. I want to go someplace without white people, too. I don't want to listen to a bunch of punks telling me about how they earned it. I don't want to be around them kind of people. I don't want to be around Christians or Muslims. I don't want to be around Jewish people. I don't want to be a pawn in their fucking games. I dipped out of the argument of whose imaginary spaceman is the real imaginary spaceman when I realized they're all imaginary spacemen. No matter what you call it Yahweh, you call it Jesus, you call it God, you call it a deity, I don't fucking care. I don't want to be around you, you're fucking shitty. You are shitty to other human beings. I don't want to be around men or women for the same reasons. Same exact reasons. I'm not the right gender to actually care. No matter what, a man's expected to do it himself, and that's why we get blown off. That's why we are so easy to victimize. Meanwhile, which ones do you throw yourselves at, and which ones do you victimize? The ones who you pretend might hurt you versus the ones who actually do. By that time, though, you're already a bit too involved, ain't you? You got yourself a crush on a good-looking guy. But of course, a guy like me can't even walk down the street. I ought to just stay out of the public eye, right? No, it's too fucking late, stupids. A lot of people want to blame me as if it's my fault that other people chose to hurt me, chose to harm me, or chose to hurt or harm them. God damn, they fucked up. They fucked up by believing that I was just gonna lay down and take it. Oh my God. I gotta try to find a comfortable way to lay down. That doesn't happen. Too many fucking bodies. I still have nightmares about the places I've been. Y'all got no idea. Here in the United States, we don't have any sense of justice. If somebody's poor, they must be guilty. If they're male, they must be just as guilty. If you can call them mentally ill, even more so. We also get to see how that word is used interchangeably. It's oh, well, you shouldn't have consequences for this person because they're mentally ill. Oh, poor them, let's feel sorry for them. Oh, well, look at this one. This one's mentally ill. This one must be a serial killer, so let's punish this one. You don't judge us based on evidence. You make your judgments based on whether or not somebody believes the same way as you do. If they don't, they're not a human being to you. There's a lot of people that I went to for help, and there's a lot of people that offered to help me. Where they screwed up was by not keeping their word. It didn't matter if I kept my word or not. That didn't matter to any of them. What mattered is, well, maybe we should ask them what mattered to them. Why it is that they never spoke up. Why they never tried looking at actual evidence. Why people just wanted to argue. When people are hurting, your friends and family, do you just argue? Or do you try to get something done to stop it? And that there is how I know I don't have any friends. They blew me off, and then one at a time they might pretend that they're gonna for a little bit, till they realize it's gonna take some work. It wouldn't have taken that to begin with. To begin with, it would have just taken a friend who gave a shit to fucking speak up with me. To go in with me so the situation would be taken seriously, but nobody did that. They just blew smoke up my ass. This is what puts us at risk, people. The fact that despite your pretty words, you're always going to look the other way and make another excuse. A lot of the families I know that have autistic children, the fact is those children have only a future of hell to go through. That's all they will ever have to look forward to. You will never try to understand them. When you say be kind to people, are you talking about being kind or are you talking about being nice? Because being kind means that if someone needs help and you promise them that you're going to help them, that you at least try. If you say you're going to speak up, then speak up. I wonder how many of these people who told me they got cancer after making promises for years and not keeping them, I wonder how many of them can actually produce evidence that they got cancer. Isn't it amazing how nobody's got cancer until it's time to keep their word? I had a cancer scare once. It wasn't really scary, though. Turned out it wasn't even mine. Looks like there is a message held for review, probably a threat against my life or something similar. Let's view the message. Ah. I know exactly what to do with this feller. Hide user on this channel. Pretty easy. I wholeheartedly believe in assisted termination of life. When you make someone a target for so much abuse and you never allow them to defend themselves, you're special pieces of shit. I don't want to be around people. Not white people, not black people, not red people, not yellow people. I don't want to be around any people. At least you know what to expect from an animal. I don't want to be around straight people or transgender people. I don't care about sex. Not even safe to be around kids anymore. It seems it's nearly impossible to go somewhere where people aren't abusing their own children. I can't be around that. I don't want to be here for a reason. Nobody gives a shit about me. Even that girl interrupted showed she didn't actually give a shit. Did she ever actually try to help turn any of this stuff in? No, of course not. The problem with all these folks is that while they were pretending to be my friends, pretending to care, more and more crimes have been committed. And none of them have cared to listen to them or take a look at them. They just straight don't give a shit. If I don't do things the way that other people want me to, instead of doing it the legal route, well, they end up throwing tantrums, don't they? When they throw tantrums at me, I throw them at you guys. All of you get to hear it. One lady said it's not fair because I have a YouTube channel. Well, guess what? I don't have a place to do any of the stuff on a YouTube channel. So basically what you see is what I'm capable of doing. You want all your fucking secrets kept secret? Well, bitch, you should have taken it to court. That's your fucking fault. For somebody who's called mentally ill, that is an automatic right breaker right there. We lose all of our rights because of that fucking label. And we have to depend on our friends and family members to actually give a shit. But do they? No. All Pierre cared about was his reputation. Being able to chase pussy in Boulder, Colorado. How about Brandon Ratner? Yeah, he cared, except for the part where it come to fucking speaking up and telling the goddamn truth. Helping me to fucking turn it in so that I wouldn't get blown off. But he literally never tried that. None of my friends ever tried that. They didn't even try going in there with me so that it would be taken fucking seriously. No. No. None of them did. They all made excuses. The Jeffson family, bunch of fucking cowards. Both Jeffson families, matter of fact. When it comes to the Jefferson families, I lost all respect for every one of them. Dana Jefferson used to be an educator. I thought so highly of him, but he thought it was okay to abuse children. I had a lot of respect for Rory, but he died. I didn't think I was going to make it back for Rory's funeral. I'm glad I did. But you know what? Through all this hell, all of you expected me to be able to just ignore it. You want to pretend it's just words and it's just on the internet. You want to pretend like if you look away that it's not a problem. No, that just shows what a piece of shit you are. I don't want to hear any of you fucking idiots talking about karma. That lady down the street whose 5-year-old son was blasted, was that karma? What'd that 5-year-old do? Nothing. There's another one in the news. 12-year-old girl got killed. What kind of possible fucking karma could that 12-year-old girl have gotten? You guys can take that karma bullshit and shove it up your cosmic goddamn rainbow. You feel better? Is that nicer? I use nicer words. Does that make you feel better? I don't want to be about any of y'all anymore. I pray for my life to end every day. Every single day. Y'all don't even bother to find out who I am. These folks who want to be angry at me because I had to become a different person than I used to be. Man, they can kiss my ass. I never wanted to be like this. I didn't choose to be like this. It's just the best way I can fight with the resources I have to hand. I am 100% for assisted termination of life. That is my political view, and that is my ethical view. If people only exist to get kicked, those people should find a way out, shouldn't they? A lot of people try pulling this bullshit claiming that suicide is selfish. It's not. It's not selfish. People have given enough of their lives to you guys for you just to treat them like shit for it. Like I said, assisted termination of life should be legal. People should be able to go to a booth in any city, any jail, or any prison. Sit down in the booth and press the button. See, my friends didn't treat me like I was their friend. They treated me like I was a burden. Intermixed with pretty words like, oh, you just gotta love yourself. Just loving myself doesn't stop the abuse, and it doesn't help me to turn it in. I don't want to be around anyone at all. I want you to leave me alone and let me fucking die in peace, Jesus fucking Christ. This is not okay. I exist only so you've got somebody to shit on when you have a bad day. somebody to blame when you get junked out of your fucking mind. Go fuck yourselves, all of you.